3, 2, 1, go. Alright everyone, Castlevania 64. Here we go. I'm playing as Carrie. There's two characters in this game, Reinhardt and Carrie. Carrie is like the sorceress. She can like shoot projectiles that home on enemies and stuff. And there's also Reinhardt who has a whip. He's a little bit slower and he has different levels. Some different levels. So I actually started playing this game because I actually had it as a kid, but I never beat it. And then I saw on Twitch TV, Christian F23 was like speedrunning this game, and I was like, oh, this actually looks really fun to speedrun. So I just like bought a cart like right then and there on like Amazon. And after I bought it, I was like, oh, hell yeah. And I played it for like a week straight, and I got addicted. So now here we are, and here we go. So jumping, if you haven't noticed already, jumping repeatedly is faster. It actually kind of, in a speedrunning sense, it kind of is like rolling in Zelda. Like, you do it like a lot, and like it actually has a little bit of strategy with like, oh, like I'm really close to a door or something, so I don't want to roll anymore. Like that kind of thing. That's sort of the same strategy happens in this game. Oh, nice. So I just got a power up. The random drops from certain enemies, and you can power up your main weapon twice. See, now it's purple. And so now that it's purple, it's stronger. Ooh, nice luck. So I got the strongest weapon already. So that's really good luck already.
Yeah, and 15 jewels.
Yeah, so jewels are like sub-weapon ammo. They're like hearts in the older Castlevanias. And, right, yeah. Oh, also this game has ridiculous amounts of lag throughout the entire game, which makes it impossible to compare emulator times to console times. I think it saves like 5 minutes alone in just lag, and this run's not that long, so it's kind of crazy.
Like 10% of the game in lag.
Yeah. If you notice, I just picked up sun and moon cards. If you look in the corner, there's actually it says what time of day it is, and that actually affects the run. Like, you actually get weaker the closer it is to midnight. And vampires have double HP between 7 PM and 5 AM. So like there's some strategy with that. Alright, so here's another boss. Because I have the most powerful weapon, I just 3-shot him really fast. And he always drops a power up, which I usually get, but because I got really lucky, I don't need to get it. So I can just like immediately jump to the platform when it appears.
Now this is the last game in our Castlevania block, so it's your last chance to get into the drawing for these prizes. If you donate $5, you will be eligible to win a Carrie print, for this game, and it's a very nice print. You can go to our tracker to look at it. That's both on our Twitch page and the Speedrunners Archive SDA page, the link for the tracker.
Alright, take it right here. Mid-air jump off the slope. Ooh, I took quite a bit of fall damage, but I lived. So, yeah, there's a glitch. If you fall off a slope, you get your double jump back in mid-air, and so I can use that to stay alive. Ooh, scary. If I fall in that water, I'm dead. Okay, platforming here is kind of tricky. Okay. Yeah. So, like, another thing about this game is like the physics and the mechanics are really like weird. And it takes a lot of adjustment to get used to it. So a lot of the platforming is really tricky. It actually really does remind me of Super Castlevania 4, except in 3D with like no adjustments. Like, I
have problems with that statement.
Block B2 in Castlevania 4. I don't know if you guys have played it, but like, oh man, like. There's some jumps where you just like die as you're like super perfect, and there's a lot of stuff like that in this game, which is weird for an N64 game. Oh, also I'm going to use the moon card now to set it to 6 PM, and that's because later in the game there's an event that happens between 3 AM and morning, and I have to be there at that time. So by setting the time now, it syncs up.
And another prize that you can get in drawing for are Alucard and Dracula figurines. They're one of a kind. I've never seen them anywhere else. They're really cool. They're provided by this awesome store in Chicago called People Play Games. They don't have a website yet, but they're going to make one soon. And that is a $10 buy-in for that to be in the drawing for that prize.
All right, boss coming up. There's this crazy strats for all the bosses in this game. It's really actually weird how much depth there is with the combat. So, alright, so first thing I do is get over here, which despawns the motor skeletons. So now they're not in the fight anymore. And now, there's a trick here. Okay. 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 Oh shit. No. No. Come back. Okay. Alright, that was pretty good. I kind of screwed up one attack, but that was pretty good. Alright, so that's the Forest of Silence. That's the first level. Now we're in the castle wall. This is a really dangerous stage.
It's okay if I read some donations now?
Sure.
Alright. We have $10 from Jesse Boyles. Always love the Castlevania block. Glad I was able to actually catch it this year. Keep up the great work, everyone. Reader's choice on donation. And I will determine that soon. And we have $5 from Jack Anderson. I was so exhausted yesterday from busy work that I went to bed at 9 o'clock, but my body woke me up now. I guess it was excited for Cosmo's runs. Great job so far, guys. Let's smash that 150K. Franker Z.
Okay. Yeah, like, it's really easy to die. Okay, boss coming up. This boss is really weird because the camera is like really bad. What I do is I jump up here, and that sets the camera like this, and now I can see the tiles on the floor, and I want to stand about on this tile, and wait, and holy water, holy water, holy water, holy water. Oh no, okay.
Did they give you invincibility frames or something?
Please die, please die. Okay. No, I'm not invincible, but I can kind of duck under their attacks.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. I got the cross. The cross is for some dogs later. Another nice thing about this game is you can skip all the cutscenes, so you don't have to like sit around and wait. It's just all action. Alright, in here is 50 jewels, which is a ton of sub-weapon ammo, so I'm going to get all of it. Okay.
So do the sub-weapons for Carrie work like regular Castlevania sub-weapons?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, left tower. This place is also really dangerous.
Oh, and by the way, even though we're not reading all the donations, we are processing them and we are receiving them. It's just that we want to keep up to date on the current run. We have $20 from Carlos Seneca. Greetings from Belgium. First donation to this awesome charity. Thanks to...
Oh!
No! No!
No. See,
No!
that's unfortunate.
Oh,
Damn.
I got... Yeah. Dang it.
Dang.
That's bad.
He says, thanks to SRL and SDA for the entertainment on the most boring and depressive days. Hope to pick up speedrunning soon myself. Putting this towards Save the Animals for Best Katamari Damacy 2013.
Unless you manually hit a save point, there are no checkpoints in any stage. So you have to start from the beginning for any death.
Wow, you're right. This game is really old school that way.
Yeah, like, it's pretty brutal.
Oh, like, does he stop the, do you stop the beat boss again?
Yes.
Yeah,
Every
fight the boss. Oh no, the bat! Okay, okay.
Doesn't matter what generation it is. Anything flying, birds and bats, is a jerk.
Yeah.
The other really bad thing about dying is you lose your green power-up.
Yeah.
And the best place in the game to get green is the first stage. After that, it's pretty out of the way to get power-ups.
Luckily, there's one on the way down in the next room. Okay, that was a pretty good fight. That was actually better than the last fight. I need to cross. It's hard to pick up items. There we go. Like, it's hard to tell which item you're going to pick up when you go down to get it.
Alright, we have $30 from Jan Rivinas. It says, good luck to Cosmo's Castlevania 64 run. Here's to choke-free clock tower. Go Cosmo.
Oh.
Not too much on the fall damage this time.
Yeah. Alright, so let's try this again here.
We have $25 from Luis Torres. It says, my girlfriend is ashamed to know me for spending all morning watching y'all. The good cause only marginally helped my case. Speaking of good cause, all of your donations are going to Doctors Without Borders, an international medical charity that helps those in need.
Oh no. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. No. Oh, okay. I'm alive for now. Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen to these platforms. Okay. I gotta chill for a second. Go, go, go. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, like I said, this stage is so dangerous. Okay. Alright, so now it's unlocked and I can get down to the bottom. I am going to grab a power-up here because I did lose my power-up, so there's one free one right here.
Now
Okay.
you just need to find one more somewhere.
Yeah, one more. I know where another one is later. I might get one earlier than that though. Okay, so that's the castle wall. Now we're in the villa. So I can hit these dogs with my close range attack. And I don't have to kill these guys fast anyway because I'm waiting for another dog to spawn over here. I use the cross. Yeah, there we go.
I decided where my Reader's Choice donation is going to go for. I'm going to put it on Mighty Final Fight because you can never get rid of Hacker. Also, if there's a runner's choice, where do you want it to go, Cosmo?
Put it towards Pie singing Old Man River.
That might have already been that.
Oh no. Cosmo for the Twilight Princess file name then, I guess.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
How is the Spec Vegeta dance incentive coming up?
Not well.
That's,
Yeah.
that's right.
I know you guys really want him to dance during Dr. Mario 64, but he's taking a rest now, getting his energy up so that he can dance for you, but you gotta donate if you want that to happen by the end of this run.
Okay, there's a fight skip right here. If I jump on this railing, that skips a trigger for a fight, so I don't have to fight anymore. And I got it. Okay, so here's the meeting at 3 a.m. As you see on the in-game time, it's just past 3 a.m. So now, when I go in here, it triggers a cutscene. So now that I've watched this cutscene, well, skipped it, because you can skip cutscenes. That sets like the next trigger up here.
What happens if you don't trigger that cutscene?
You wander around the villa for hours and you never beat the game because you're a confused little kid like me. That's
you
what
could
happened
be
to me. I couldn't
confused
figure it
adult.
out when I was little.
How do
Alright.
you figure out that you're supposed to go there at 3 a.m.?
I think he mentioned something like I saw someone in the rose garden.
Yeah, he says it's in the Rose Garden at dawn.
Yeah. But yeah, when I played this as a kid, I just like didn't comprehend like what was going on. So, all right. Nice. Now he might drop a power-up. Nope, he just drops cash, which is worthless. There is a shop in this game. You can use gold to buy like healing items and stuff, but there's like no point in visiting it in the speedrun. So gold is like worthless. Also, here's a low ceiling, so I walk instead of jump. There's a couple places like that in the game. So I am still one power-up short. It shouldn't make a big difference, because there will be one in the castle center if I don't get one soon. Okay.
That scroll is the shop if you wanted to go there, but
Yeah.
So we have $5 from Thomas Kalaita. He says, first time donating in my life. You guys are really motivating, especially as dancing Spike Vegeta is a real good motivation. Keep up the good work and running. But next SGDQ, I want to see a real Chrono Cross speedrun. See you soon. And $5 from Jonathan Cockruff. Here's $5 to help the cause. Go Cosmo!
Thank you.
Daniel here wishing Cosmo good luck on the waterfall skip in Tower of Sorcery. Also, he can decide where the money goes to, which is the Twilight Princess file name being Cosmo. And that's from Cordula Brundle, and that's $5.
Chainsaw. Oh, he got me. I'm gonna heal, I'm gonna heal, I'm gonna heal.
yeah, that's
Yeah, like the chainsaw does a lot of damage, so if you get hit, like he can really catch you off guard and just kill you.
close to half your health.
So you're playing you're playing Carrie. Like Reinhardt's the more traditional Castlevania.
Yeah,
character.
he's got a whip. He's got like actually he has a close range weapon too. Like the characters in this game have a main weapon and a secondary weapon, which I think is pretty interesting, along with sub weapons. So it's a little bit different, but yeah, Carrie's less traditional. She's like Sypha kind of, I guess, a little bit. Whoa, that was really funny. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So that I've never seen that before. So I guess what happened was I started the cutscene right as the kid ran into the cutscene, so there was two of them in the same cutscene. I don't know, that was really funny. I've never seen that before. That's funny. I should be good for the rest of the villa. There are 2 fights at the end of the villa. There's 2 bosses, 2 vampires. I have a pretty good strat for the first one, although sometimes it doesn't work. And then the second one, when she loses half of her health, she turns into mist, like from Soten kind of, like she just mists. And then it takes a long time to kill her. Uh-oh, get the door. Okay, I got it.
Alright. So, I've heard that the reason why you play Carrie is because she has more shortcuts and sequence breaks.
Yeah, that's true. Carrie has a couple of glitches she can do that Reinhardt can't do, and she's a little bit faster in general. And her levels, they are like more sequence break oriented, and they're faster.
They're way better as well.
Yeah, her levels are good. Alright, so here's the 2 vampires at the end of the villa. So hopefully I get the good kill on the first guy, and it'll be a miracle if I get on the second one, but we'll see. Alright, here we go. Oh, he barely got away with like a pixel of health. You know what's funny? He would have died if I had the green weapon. Oh no, he's getting my health. No. Die, okay. Oh! Oh! I almost got her. So she missed, so now I just have to wait. The fights in this game, like I said, there's like a lot of depth with the strategy, which surprised me like a lot. I didn't expect it to be like that when I started playing it. She's dead. Alright. This is like one of the few cutscenes you can't skip for some reason.
So, is it kind of like other Castlevanias where like Holy Water and Cross are the 2 best weapons?
Yeah.
Exactly. Holy Water and Cross. Holy Water's probably better, but against the dogs, the Cross is better. Alright, so this is the stage I'm like kind of most afraid of. Well, it's one of the ones I'm most afraid of. There's a lot of scary stuff in this run. But anyway, okay, right here there's a boss skip. I did not get it. Dang. Okay. you can jump around that trigger. It's not a huge deal to fight this boss. There's 3 lizards and they die pretty fast. But if you don't, if you skip the trigger, you can just jump on that switch over there. And if you jump on the switch, then you can just continue on without killing them. But the switch won't get pressed until they die. Oops. There we go.
It's kind of like the railing skip in the villa.
Yeah. There's one other skip on this level. I really hope I don't die there.
Is now a good time to read some donations?
Yeah.
Alright. So we have $5 from Oscar Loving Minell. It says, looking forward to Cosmo's Castlevania 64 run. Shoutouts to Science Tower Butt Clench Junk. And that donation will be going towards Twilight Princess file name. And we have $20 from Ethan Kramer. Good luck, guys. Have fun and keep it up. And $15 from Peter Niethart. Kill all the saved animals. Greetings from Germany.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay. Alright, here we go. The jump. Come on.
Nice.
Yeah! Okay, right here, this is actually really funny. If I run forward immediately, I skip the cutscene. There's a trigger, but because I ran forward immediately, it just doesn't trigger the cutscene. Okay, so here's the castle center. This is like the biggest level in the game by far. There's like a whole bunch of kind of puzzle solving going on. It's really big and open-ended. And here's my other power-up, so now we're good. Alright, so yeah. This level's really long and there's like a lot of fights and stuff, so it's pretty interesting. So this room, I have to kill 3 vampires. I did not get hurt. This fight is always pretty crazy because like there's 3 of them at once and you can't really like...
Lag.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's so much lag. When any, oh god. Okay, when any like particle effects are right in front of the camera, the game's frame rate just like totally drops. You might see that a couple places here. So that was okay.
We have $5 from Matthew Moffat. He says, thank you for the marathon. Missed the start stuff at the Zelda Symphony, but glad I can make it back in time for Castlevania 64. Good luck, Cosmo, and now that you see it, buy a Frame Meister, Cosmo. Do it, please. Love from MC.
Thanks, MC. I might. Oh, this room. Okay, so this room, there's lizards that come out of these containers. Uh-oh, okay, so if I get in this corner really fast... There, okay. It despawned all the lizards because they're too far off camera. No, it didn't! One chased me too far. What is he doing? Oh, no. These lizards can really kind of like... Oh, no. Because they spawn in random containers and they kind of move randomly. Like, sometimes you don't despawn them. I thought I got it, but I didn't. I despawned one of them, I think. But it's way faster to despawn them than to fight them.
That door,
There we go, there we go.
That door doesn't open unless they're all presumably dead.
Yeah.
Dead or despawned.
We have $100 from Samuel Hessing. Hey, just wanted Cosmo to know that I will get him his present one day.
Thank you, Sam.
Also, $100 can purchase a year of antiretrovirals for 2 infants to help prevent transmission of HIV from mother to child. So your donations are being used, are being put to good use at doctors' laboratories. And $5 from Ian Smith. I need to donate during Cosmo's run because he is the guy that got me into speedrunning.
Here comes the nitro section. Some people had problems with this. I'm not gonna save because I'm cool like that.
Cosmo just doing it.
Yeah. So if I jump or if I get damaged, I die.
Oh, so this is the
Or
one.
if I fall any distance, like even a tiny amount of distance.
Oh, so this is the infamous.
Yes.
Yeah. The first nitro, I just place it like right here. But the second one, I have to go all the way back down to the first floor. And what's interesting is, after I place it here, I'm supposed to go down and then take a different path to get back to the other side of the nitro room. But there's a glitch you can do, which is actually really convenient. So inside the nitro room right here, there's like this kind of window right over here. I can kind of stand in it, and if I do this, I can get through the window. And the camera gets really nice. Alright. So now that skipped a ton of backtracking. Alright, so here's the long part of the nitro quest. So if I jump, fall, or take damage, I die.
There's also another clip in that room that's slightly faster, but it's really easy to either fall through the floor and die, or get stuck in the bookcase permanently and soft lock the game.
Yeah. No fear. This room usually has 2 vampires, but because I'm carrying the nitro, the game's nice that it doesn't spawn them. Because otherwise, it would be so ridiculous to fight 2 vampires like that, so they don't make you do that. Okay, this room's tricky. If I fall off, I'm dead.
So did they make this puzzle because we were like, they just thought they didn't hate the players enough or something like that? Like, why?
It's a challenge. Oh, so this is kind of funny. I have to get up this ledge to get over that door, but I can't jump, otherwise I die. So they make you go through these gears. But there's another glitch I can do here. Hopefully I get it. Yeah, so it clips me up. So instead of jumping and dying, I get clipped up and I don't die.
Unfortunately, that doesn't count.
Right.
So with Reinhardt, are the levels completely different than Carrie's?
There are 3 different levels, and so 7 of the levels are the same, 3 are different. Like this one's the same, but it's interesting. Reinhardt's too big to do the clip to get around, so he has to backtrack. So only Carrie can get through the window like that. So there's some differences with like the routing and stuff. All right, so this room still has the motorcycle skeletons, but if I throw an orb right here, then I go around the pillar, he can't get me.
Have $20 from Andrew Ferrugia. Really enjoying the stream. Lots of fun. Just hoping that Cosmo could give a shout out to Mitch Mel and Sure and my African American brothers. Good luck and all the best. Let's get that dance happening.
Shout outs. And done with the nitro. So now we're okay to jump around. And you can see the difference in the running speed and the jumping speed.
There's a big trap the first time you play this game where you see that wall and you know you can place something there. So you go all the way down with the nitro and place it, and then get the Mandragora to blow it up. And if you try to blow that wall up, it has the cutscene for blowing it up and then it does nothing. You just wasted all of your time because you can't do that one first.
Yeah, you have to break this seal on that wall before you can blow it up. Oops, I forgot to get this. Okay, so it's nighttime, and right behind this door there's vampires. But I used the sun card, and now not only am I more powerful, but the vampires have half HP.
So we have $5 from Brian Burchett. He says, shouts to Cosmo for introducing me to speedrunning with his amazing MST Ocarina of Time speedrun last year. Also, kill the animals. Yeah, for those of you who want to watch past runs, they are on the Speed Demos Archive SDA YouTube channel, and they're also on our website, marathon.speeddemosarchive.com, under the history section. We have $20 from Joseph Hollis. Hey guys, Dazik here. Been up all night watching and finally donating. Good luck with the run, Cosmo.
Thanks. Oh, another thing, because I came through here, this is another room where usually there's 3 vampires, but because I came through here with the nitro first, it doesn't spawn them. So like by routing this in the right way, like you have to do way less fights, which is really nice. And the fights you do during the daytime, so you're more powerful. And if you're fighting vampires, again, they have like half their HP a day, or double at night or whatever, so those fights go pretty fast. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking the Mandragora up to the first nitro that I placed, and from there I can get up and break the seal so I can blow up the second nitro. So I'm back in the lizard room. Hopefully I can do the despawn correctly this time. I want him to throw acid. Oh, he didn't do it. So he might actually not get despawned now. Maybe. No, I got him. Okay.
And we have $10 from DS Edley. He said, "When's Marvel? Cosmo is the best." And $5 from Nicholas Sarandos. He says, "Watch Cosmo practice the game like a million times. Hope it goes well." And $5.02 from Jay Lamont. "Good morning, Cosmo. Here's a great Castlevania run from the 502 crew. Please put this towards 502 as the link to the past file name."
Nice. We have room number 502 here, which is really awesome.
Dang, I'm in 505. I'm just not kind of special.
Alright, so here we go. We're going up to break the seal now. So you're supposed to solve this puzzle to figure out which numbers to put here, but if you just memorize it, you don't have to actually solve it. Like, yeah, it's just a combination. Okay, so now the seal's gonna break. Okay. So now I can blow up the bottom nitro. And the reason I want to do that is because behind there, I can activate the elevator so I can finally get out of here. This is like definitely by far the longest level.
And for those of you just joining us, this is Summer Games Done Quick, hosted by Speed Demos Archive, a fine speedrunning website with speedrun videos of over 800 games and forums for discussing strategies and the like. And also featuring many members of Speedruns Live, and the guy who founded it on the couch, Cosmo. Speedruns Live is premier speedrun racing community, featuring races and streams of all skill levels. And we are raising money for Doctors Without Borders, an international medical humanitarian nonprofit founded in 1971. They provide assistance to over 60 countries whose people are threatened by malnutrition, epidemics, and natural disasters.
I think I got it. Yeah. So that was the last time I had to despawn the lizards. So we're done despawning lizards for the rest of the run.
Anything else that can get despawned?
I can't think of anything.
And we have $15 from Noah Riley. Fantastic Castlevania block this year, guys. And thank you to everyone who helped put the event on. You're all doing an amazing thing. Cosmo Hawk hype, Badger Lord. $15 from Andrew Slavin. Hey Cosmo, is this gonna be a butt % run? In the mortal words of Santa, gotta go fast. Keep the good work, guys, and keep the good earns coming.
Butt % might happen in the Tower of Science and Sorcery. So we'll see.
We have $50 from Luke Topman. Hey y'all, it's Pen Ninja here. Good luck with the run. I've been waiting through the whole stream for it. It's been really fun to watch, and I thought I'd throw some money to it as well. If I can donate money for pizza, I can donate money for this.
Nice.
And he says, put the money on the next unmet challenge. And he says, also, you guys got a hitbox? Nice. Yes, that is true. We have, as our grand prize, we do have a hitbox arcade stick. We'll even show it on stream right.
Wow.
Ghosts.
Holy water damage in this game is dependent on how you hit with it. So if you hit it in the center, it does a lot more damage than if you were to just barely hit it on the edges.
Yeah, it's really crazy. Like holy water, if you kind of miss, it does like 0, and then the holy water does like 1 each. If you hit pretty close, you get 20 damage, which is a lot. If you get a really good hit, it's 40, and then if you get like a perfect hit, it's 60, which is crazy. So like holy water is super crazy. All right, so now that I'm finally blowing up the last nitro thing, I get to activate the elevator, and also this is like the coolest boss fight in the game.
We're getting a couple of donation comments to put the mic on Cosmo instead.
Yeah, he's the one talking most of the time.
Alright, here we go.
And I'm sure everyone is so surprised that thing will not talk to him.
Okay, I got his legs damaged. No! He got away. Uh-oh, so now I need him to charge me. Wait. Yeah, this is not gonna work. I need him to charge me and then do a laser. It's the only way to kill him. Oh, jeez.
Not like that.
Yeah, not like that. I think I'm gonna use the roast chicken right now. Dang it.
Yeah, sorry guys, I can't read chat right now because, surprise, surprise, I'm having trouble connecting to Twitch chat.
Yes, yes, okay.
Beautiful frame rate.
That beautiful N64 frame rate.
Okay. Lag reduction. We did. Okay, thank you.
Is now a good time to the microphone on Cosmo?
Or when we're like riding up the elevator.
Okay. There is one more fight here. This fight can crash the game if you kill her before she shoots the orange orbs. Infinited. Alright, perfect. So this is that was a perfect fight. The fight's over.
This is actually the Rondo of Blood boss fight music right here.
Yeah.
And with that, we're done with the castle center. Gonna ride the elevator up, and then that's when the butt clenching will commence. Nice camera.
Magical elevator.
The mic.
Oh. Okay, I don't know how it sounds, but. Alright, here we go. Tower of Science. This place is crazy. This part right here used to be the place where I died like every single run ever. But I've since gotten better at it. It's still pretty scary though. These lasers are super random. Basically, you want to wait till they go down. Or if it does that. Okay. Okay. This is the scariest part of the first half of the level. Okay, go. So I needed to go down, pretty much. Oh, that would have been a time to go, but I can't. Nope, can't go. Can't go. I can go now. Now, go. Okay. So this place is silly. I've died here before, which is really sad. It happens, though. You can get crushed in between the conveyor belts, too.
So are the lasers instant killer? Or are they do
No, it's just they're in midair, and if you get hit by them, you fall Like,
Down the pit?
yeah, down the pit, exactly.
Oh, okay, so they just stop you.
It's actually weird. You'll never die from damage here, but there's a lot of pits. Okay, so that was the first half of the level. This is my only save that I'm gonna do right here, up here, because like there's a jump coming up that's like really ridiculous, and I don't want to have to redo this bottom part. But okay, so I have the green weapon right now, the most powered up weapon. If I die at all, I lose that, and that would be super terrible, because then all the end bosses at the end of the game I have to fight with the weakest weapon.
So there's no more good place to get power-ups.
Yeah, you really can't get power-ups anymore, so.
Would you just have to rely on drops at that point?
You can get, in the first Dracula fight, you can get drops. That's it, though. That's like the only place.
Gosh.
And it's random. Oh, I got shot.
So, yes, since Cosmo mentioned the final bosses, we are nearing the end of the Castlevania block. So if you want to get in for the prizes, you need to donate now. It's $5, donation of $5 or more for the Carrie print, and a donation of $10 or more for the Dracula and Alucard figurines.
Here comes the lag torch. Look at it lag. Okay.
So if you want, and if you want to see those prizes, you can go to our the prizes part of our tracker page. Unfortunately, we can't show them on stream because that does lock up our streaming.
All right, here we go. This is it.
You're good.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay.
Nice camera as well.
Oh yeah,
Well,
definitely.
Hey, it's being friendly right now.
Exactly. It's a Nintendo 64
Ah!
PlayStation machine.
Oh.
So you weren't done with it.
Okay.
Giving us
Okay.
You're good. These
Okay, yeah.
ledges coming up.
Yeah.
If you don't-
Sometimes she doesn't grab the ledge. Oops. All right, here we go. This jump right here. Okay.
About not grabbing the ledge, is it just picky for the detection? Or?
Yeah, it's just picky.
It's that one, especially over the ledge, that seems to be way worse than any other ledge, like in the entire game.
Yeah.
It happens to be the only one of those that's over a pit.
Ow. So this all looks really dangerous, but it's not really. Like I said, you can only really die from pits here. Alright, we're going to be heading into the Tower of Sorcery coming soon. That's another really scary level. Alright, here we go.
No boss.
No boss.
Let's jump to the boss.
Yeah.
So, you might have heard the mention of a hitbox in the previous donation comment that I read. That is one of our grand prizes, is a hitbox joystick. It's a $15 buy-in for that. And you get up to 3 bids for it, $45. Unlike the game prizes, it doesn't have to be all in one donation. You can just donate anytime throughout the marathon. As long as it adds up to $45, you're in. And our other grand prize is a 3DS XL, brand new. And don't worry, we are aware it is not region free, so if you are outside of the US, we will give you a 3DS XL appropriate to your, for your country. And that is a $20 buy-in, up to 3 bids for $60.
Alright, let's do this. Gotta chill for a second.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Are you trying to give us our tips?
This part of this level gives me a true sense of like vertigo or acrophobia or whatever. Like, okay, I'm gonna chill for a little while. Okay, go. That was successful, so I made it through with the most powerful weapon. I did not die. In fact, my only death, right? My only death was Castle Wall? Oh, that's unfortunate though. This might have been a deathless run otherwise, maybe, because like I'm pretty confident that I won't die the rest of the game. I think it could still happen, but okay, this fight's interesting.
Will Glass might have something to say about that.
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
Dagger wants 4.
So is this the final boss rush right here?
No, no, not the final boss.
There's this boss, then there's the clock tower, and then the final boss rush.
If I don't face her, oh no, I did it wrong. If I don't face her, she doesn't spawn like blockades. Like, so if I face her, she would block this, but it's because I'm not facing her, she won't. So that was a pretty good fight. Okay. You can actually skip that fight, but it's like tasks only. You can get in this loading zone early. It's like insane though. Okay, we're heading into the clock tower now.
And we are currently the most watched stream on Twitch at 27,000 viewers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Grab it. Yes.
And speaking of Twitch, they are actually
Medusa.
going to donate based on the highest peak viewer count during the marathon. They're going to donate $50 per every thousand viewers, and I think we've peaked at around 30,000 during this marathon. So right now they're going to donate 1,500 at the end of the marathon. But you know, if you guys get the word out on Twitter, our Twitter's at SDA Speedruns, and you know, with the hashtag SGDQ 2013, you know, lead people to this stream. You know, maybe we can get some higher viewer numbers and have a larger donation from them. They're willing to donate up to $5,000 or 100K viewers, and that would be really awesome if we could get a viewer peak that high.
Okay. I'm gonna try the side hop here. I hope it works. Here we go.
You die if it doesn't?
No.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
See? There you go.
Yeah,
It works.
it's one of the only places where that thing is useful.
Oh, what's crazy in this room? Once I opened the door of the previous room on the same frame that the bone pillar did like the dragon breath attack, like I heard a really loud noise of like the dragon breath, and I was like, what the? And then I got in this room, and then I was standing right where I am now, and I just blew into flames and died. Like the hitbox was like in the room, like still. I don't know, it was crazy.
This game has some funky glitches. Like, there's another one that I ran into where when you're opening a door, if you open, I think it's like on the very, very edge of the hinge, you'll like, you sort of like lose control and walk to the middle of the door to go in. Well, where she walks will go like off center, and then you'll go into the hinge of the door and you'll be stuck there forever.
Heading to Dracula.
Think there's enough staircases?
Yeah.
Just prancing about.
This Dracula fight's like really reminiscent of like other Dracula fights in other Castlevania games. He's teleporting. Stop it. Oh no.
Do you have to hit him in the head?
Yeah. Have to hit him in the head. Oops.
Powered up weapon does so much damage.
Yeah, look how much damage I'm doing. It's daytime and I have the most powered up weapon. It's so strong. So
If you've played this before, it might seem like a lot because almost no one gets here with raid power up.
yeah, you like never get here without dying. So it does so much damage. Yeah, this run would have been deathless without the craziness in Castle Wall. So I'm like pretty happy. I'm just sad that one death.
And guys, I know we've been having a good amount of donations for this run. Don't worry, we are getting your donations and they are being processed. And for those of you curious about Cosmo's choice, it's for the Twilight Princess final name to be named Cosmo.
Yes, 2 hits. That's hard to do.
Actually, speaking of that, is now a good time to read donations?
Well, I'm near the end here.
Okay.
It's this and then the final Dracula. Nice. Okay, one more hit. This fight is Reinhardt's really hard because he doesn't have long range weapon. Okay, here we go. Final boss. Whoops. That's not a good way to start. Time, wait. Time. Sorry.
Dang, timer troll.
52:11.
Okay, that's a pretty good time.
Especially for how much that death cost.
Yeah, that was a really costly death. So to get 52 is like really good. I'm really happy with that. Oh, just that one death though. Dang.
Yeah.
Still, good run though. I'm
Yeah,
pretty happy
that-
with that.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
I'll
also,
admit, like, even though I really hate this game a lot, and it's one of the reasons why I don't like the Nintendo 64, that was actually a really entertaining run.
yeah, I think it's a really good speedrunning game. Like, despite what you might think of like the gameplay normally, I just think it's a good speedrunning game. Like, there's so many interesting boss strategies, and it's like a good length. You can skip cutscenes. Also, here's the longest death sequence ever. We have to let it run because it's so good. Yeah. My best time is 48 minutes, and I forgot the second, 48:10, and the world record is 45:30 or 45:20 by like Christian F23. Christian's the reason I started playing this game, and also he discovered a lot of the skips and a lot of the boss strategies on his own. So not only is he like an innovator in terms of like the strategy, but he's really good at the game too. And he's the same guy who found the wrong warp in Ocarina of Time. So yeah, he's a pretty talented guy. So shout outs to Christian. Also, big respect because he lives in Europe and he imported an NTSC N64 just to speedrun this game.